I was. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Well, yeah, Monster here along with Stevie B.
Don't mind us.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. Oh, we've been dying here for the past fucking 10 minutes.
Sorry. Oh, wow.
We put the countdown on, 4 seconds to go. She goes, "Are you ready?" And I just went, what? That's why when it came out, it was like, I was. Oh, shit.
You had to been there, I suppose.
Yeah. Nothing went in slow motion.
Shut up, you.
Oh
My goodness.
Anyway.
Hi, everybody.
Harold, what's up? First one in the door. Feisty Kitty, how are you?
Flat Rock.
What's up, Kenny?
Please.
Jim's camera at dawn. How's it going, Jim? Hey, Mr. Lee.
Jim.
Danny State.
Greetings.
From South Carolina.
Mr. Lee says Muggs was naked.
No, no.
No.
Close.
Oh, Lord. You're killing me, Smalls.
It's a pants optional kind of night. Well, every show is a pants optional. I know she's over there like this. I don't want to see
No, I pointed at you. I said, "Good and Auto. How you doing, Christy? Good to see you.
Hey, Christy.
Feisty Kitty.
What's up, Goodens?
How are you, dear?
Okay, I'm all the way back. Start scrolling back down.
Joe Pat. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness.
that was just, we goof around before the show,
We
but
goof around all the time. It was right then. I saw you fidgeting. You were doing something, and I'm like, that's what made me say it.
It started with as soon as I hit the countdown, she like, oh shit.
It gives me
I was like, what?
anxiety for like a split second in the pit of my stomach. I get this little anxiety because I'm never ready.
You ready? Not anymore. How you guys doing tonight? Good to see everybody.
Good to see everybody.
Wow. I'm just, it was hot today. Harold, be safe. I saw that storm that's in your neighborhood, or that part of your, I know you're in the vicinity of it. Be safe.
Right.
It's a nasty little storm, but it's moving quick. Northwoods, what's happening?
I'm here listening while I get my Friday work schedule knocked out. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you listened. I know you said you went in to work, 6 hours earlier?
Oh, jeez.
My ass would be dragging too.
I just do.
I do what I do when my ass is dragging. I don't do that much. It's just, well, I do, but it's...
Every day I go in.
It's so hot out.
Dragging.
And we haven't hit June yet, and I just...
Yeah, it's
I
bad
hope this isn't like a indication of what the whole summer is going to be like, because it's going to suck.
Yeah, it's not good.
Last summer was bad enough. I mean, that was brutal.
I can't go through another summer like that. That was horrible. I mean, I guess I have no choice, but I don't want to.
Well, at least you have air conditioning.
Yeah, true.
Well, her last vehicle didn't have air conditioning.
This is true.
Well, it had it, just didn't work. Oops.
Yeah, it's so great to have AC.
Danny says he's supposed to get some storms tonight. No, we don't have anything on. Nothing's coming down this low into Florida.
See, and I was talking to somebody today that we agreed we should be getting more rain right now. Like all the years past it, right now at work I have NCAA Division II national championships since last Saturday. They started coming in and setting up. In the years, all the years past, this week has always been horrible in rain. I mean, rain delays. There was times I was there at 1:30 in the morning waiting for the last match to finish because of rain delays. This year, no rain
They're
delays.
cruising right through it.
No, and they are. Both yesterday and today, they were done by 2:30. Gone, like packed up, closed up for the night, gone.
Right on.
Yeah, it's good in that aspect, but as far as no rain, it's like I don't know. It's just odd, very odd.
So like when we get it, we're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what we were talking about today.
Yeah, this weather has just been. I don't recall like last year this time, this spring weather being this violent. So
No.
often.
No, and especially
I don't remember. I mean, I don't live there, so you guys would know if you live there. Like, is this season more active than say last
to me,
season
it seems like it
or
is.
years before? I know it's been ramping up, Holy
Especially with the
shit.
tornadoes. I mean, it just seems more often. Lee says you learn to love the rain in England.
Well, when you're handed lemons, make lemonade.
Right? I'd imagine so.
Well, it'd be like living in Seattle
Yes,
or
that
somewhere
was-
up that,
Yeah.
where it's always
Damn.
moist. The word is moist. What was the word that
Molly.
Molly? Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Somebody's
Yeah.
going. Wait a minute, that sounds
That
familiar.
sounds familiar. Joe Pass says moist.
Moist.
Texas front porch.
We were in chat yesterday or two days ago.
Yeah, night before last.
It was a late show. It was like, I don't know, 12-ish when we got off.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But we were just in chat hanging out, and he was doing a giveaway,
And, he
and the
posted
first word was moist, and you had to type in moist, and then he has a program
Well, I
that
think it's
random
StreamYard. It's
does a
actually-
random generator, and
Yeah.
it throws up all the names, and somebody won. And then he hit it again by accident.
So
Another name came up, so he was like, okay, you won too. So then
the second word was Molly.
Molly. And everybody types it in. And we're watching, and the random generator pops up, and all the names flash,
I saw my
one by
name.
one. And then I see my name, and then I see another name, and it backtracked, and it
It
stopped,
rolled back.
or whatever it did, like
Like, it looked like it. I mean,
Yeah.
just the way it
on my
looked.
name.
It landed on his name.
So
Gary Spike Sr.
yeah, I don't know if Gary's in here.
He won
He
walking
donated
stick.
one of his walking sticks, so I won one of his walking sticks. So rather than have him, have it shipped and go through all that, I'm gonna get it from him in like 2 weeks, thereabouts,
You talk
whatever
to
it
him.
is, at the Alabama Bigfoot Conference.
It's next weekend.
Oh, it's the 8th.
Oh, the weekend after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
God, what am I was looking at the calendar today. Figuring
She's
days
anxious.
off. Yeah.
She's
absolutely.
anxious.
Yes.
So yeah, I saw him today, as a matter of fact, on Tex Was Live again,
Oh, very cool.
and this is funny though. I call Tex. I don't know he's on the air.
Oh, no shit. It's funny because I thought today, I was like, I bet he has his number still.
I called him. And I guess I left a voice message. Yes, I did. And I get a text back. He goes, brother, I'll have to get back in touch with you later. I'm on the air. I'm like, oh shit. All I said was, oops.
That's cool. I thought about that today because I thought at one time you had his number. I knew you had his number. I know it was just a thought in passing. That's funny. I didn't know he was live.
So yeah.
So the first word was moist. That's where that came from.
All that for that, huh?
Yes.
Well, ate about 30 seconds. So anyway, welcome everybody. What I'll do is I will post the link in chat, and anybody can come on. Just click on that link, get something you want to talk about, just say hi, want to hang out, whatever. Click that link, follow the directions, come hang out. If you don't want to be on the screen, you can hit stop camera. You don't have to be on the screen. Also, if you do click on and you're going from YouTube to StreamYard, close down YouTube or turn the volume, whatever, just so it's not active. We'll get nasty echo. I don't think I have to keep saying all that.
Yeah, you do. At
No.
every show, you can't stop now.
So yeah, let me stop yapping and start. There we go.
Posting. Hey, my
Link is in chat.
Sarah, how you doing? Karen, good to see you.
See, I gotta magnify this.
Joe Pat, I thought the same thing. Harold posted OCST raindrops keep falling on my head. Joe Pat said, but that don't mean my eyes soon will be turning red.
Crying's not for me.
Yeah. Right on.
I know I never stopped the rain by complaining.
No, I think I ended up getting a ding for that.
No, I think it has to be like 90 or 9 seconds. I don't know. I think I've heard this a long time ago. Like if you're gonna do something like a song or whatever, if you do under 9 seconds, they can't like ding you or something.
Huh.
I'm not gonna test the theory, of course.
Yeah, of course.
No, like in the past, I mean, I sang on here once or twice, but I just went and gave credit to
Put the credit, yeah.
to the where it was due in description, and
Never heard
I never
about
got dinged. I just got a notification that we're live. Yes, Mr. Lee.
I was like, who's he talking to?
What kind of question is that? It's like, dude.
Are you?
Every storm grows old and sleepless at night. And I guess Gary Allen says every storm runs out of rain.
Yeah.
Karen, how are you?
Now I got that song in my head.
It's a better song.
It is.
You know. You're gonna have a song stuck in your head. At least have a good
it's
one. Instead of the one that some asshole walked in and like brain ninja. Yeah. Some dickhead on an elevator just whistles some random tune and you're screwed for the rest of the day.
Or the elevator song.
That too. Holes in the floor of heaven.
Joe Pat says, how about I love a rainy night?
Eddie Rabbit.
Yep. Mr. Lee says, where are all the moderators up in here, damn it?
I think the best line from that song, I Love a Rainy Night, is waitress, pour me another cup of coffee, pop it down, jack me up, shoot me out, flying down the highway. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he sang that shit.
Hey, Sharon.
Where are they?
That's why I said, hey, Mr. Lisa, we're all the moderators up in here, damn it.
Are we getting slammed with trolls, dude? Quit your bitching. No. Stevie'd be all over him. Jeff, what's happening? Sure can smell the rain, Blackhawk. They were a good band, Blackhawk. They weren't around that long though. It seems. But they were a good band. Sharon, how are you?
Another song with rain in it, Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Yes. I can tell you like probably 5 different songs just from the lyric of one song. It's called Songs About Rain.
Yeah.
That's the song. That's the name of the song.
Okay.
Gary Allen.
Oh.
He goes off like Rainy Night in Georgia, or he just starts naming all these. Here comes that rainy day feeling again. I guess they're more or less lyrics or something from other songs.
What's the one? Oh, I can't think of the name.
Then I don't know.
I know. You know. You'll know. I gotta look it up.
No, I'll eventually know, but right now, clueless.
The Eurythmics.
Sweet dreams.
No, here comes the rain again.
Here comes the rain again. She did it to me. She just fucking did it to me. She just ninja'd me and stuck to the song worm, you know.
Jim's got a good one. Have you ever seen The Rain, CCR?
Bring on the rain.
Tina Turner, I Can't Stand the Rain.
Singing in the rain.
Yeah, right? The obvious.
If you want to change this bullshit, it's up to you. You can click on that link.
Right?
No, it's interesting. I'm curious where this is going to go.
I know.
I'm just scrolling. Love Rain Over Me, The Who. Oh, well, different rain. Sounds good, though.
Hilton's, excuse me. Hi, Hilton.
What's up, Elton?
The Rain song by Led Zeppelin is my favorite song ever, he says.
Right on. Now I got to think of what song that is. I'm not sure. Gonna have to look it up. I always loved Zeppelin. I was always a fan of Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid. Pissed off my dad because when I was my first vehicle my dad helped me buy, and it was a brand new truck. And on the tailgate, I hand painted the symbols from, I guess it was Zeppelin 4, the Zoso album, they call it. So I hand painted all those symbols on the tailgate. And my dad comes out, he's like, that comes off, right? I'm like, no. What the fuck, Russ? You know, like, but it was Russell. But yeah, I was always into Zeppelin, and I can't think of the Rain song.
Oh, what's that song?
Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey. Dude.
Oh, It's Raining Men.
Hallelujah. It's raining men. Amen. What the hell? See, I never had one of those voices, dude. Helton has like that probably like a Jimmy Page, scream, but controlled.
Yeah.
I could never do that, and I don't think I ever really tried. It wasn't. I was never into songs that were, as far as singing that required that. But yeah, that's cool.
Donald, that's how this whole thing started. Said rain, rain, go away.
Is that like code for change the subject?
No, I think he's just jumping in.
Feisty kitty, good luck. No Rain, Blind Melon. It's a good song.
Face the kitty. Hell no.
Rainy days and Mondays always got me. That's another Ninja song. Damn them. The Carpenters.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They were a great band.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the sound that they put out was, was great. It was great.
Listen to the rhythm of the falling rain.
I'm singing it in my head. WTF, Mike? What's happening, brother?
Good evening.
You have no idea what you're getting into.
Yeah.
Nothing. We're not talking weird. We're talking rain. Or songs about rain, which is a song about rain.
Rain.
How are you doing, man? The link is in chat. Rain on Me by Guns N' Roses. November Rain by Guns N' Roses. That was a good video.
Yeah. Well, song. I don't remember the video.
There's a lot of rain in it.
I'm sure. Peter Criss, I Can't Stop the Rain.
I hear voices. They're not in my head. They're outside of that.
So I like that you run that way.
How's that? You guys can read it. I'll wait.
I feel like you saw that on a TikTok.
That sounds familiar.
Jeff says one of my favorite bands, The Cult, had a song called Rain. Mr. Lee says Jeff was a goth.
Wasn't that Cult? I remember that band.
WTF Mike says nope. The author admitted it. Ronald, whatever his name is.
Cult toured with Metallica in the 80s.
Where's yours?
I don't know.
Yes. I saw you
It's
kept
like
leaning.
musical ashtrays.
Like,
No, I gotta quit these.
somewhere over the rainbow.
Soundgarden. This is just random bands now.
Joe Pez said musical ashtrays.
Ashtrays. Ash. Is that another Jersey thing? I don't know. Some words I say that.
Feisty Kitty said I went to the Cult and Metallica show. That's cool.
Houghton, when will it rain? Jackal. Jackal's an interesting band. I've actually had the pleasure of seeing Jackal live. They're a band that usually does Sturgis and bike rallies like that.
Yeah,
you know?
I was gonna say I don't think I'm familiar.
Yeah, but they do like some juggling chainsaws or shooting himself out of a cannon.
Oh, wow.
You know, they always do some weird shit. But it was cool. I saw him at a bike rally in Arizona.
That's cool.
Lulu Bell, how are you?
Lulu,
Lulu.
good to see you.
The lead has the bar in Sturgis. I don't remember what bar it was, though. It wasn't like the Buffalo Chip. It was something else, I think. But yeah, it's a cool band. It's heavy. It's which I'm not normally into, but it was entertaining, so I guess I appreciated it.
That's cool.
Do. Jeff's seen Jackal and Sturgis 4 times. Right on, man. I've never been to Sturgis. I've never been to the Dakotas.
I was going to ask, where is it?
Dakotas are on my
Well,
list. Like I got to get to like I've been to
I was
Minnesota.
asking where Sturgis was.
It's in the Dakotas. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's north or south. It's in the Badlands, I believe. Which I believe would be south. Right? Somebody help me out here. I'm dying. South.
Christy said, so Mugs, what did you make for dinner tonight?
I didn't. Um,
I brought dinner home. That's, yeah. It's one of the perks of big events.
just leftovers.
Well, it wasn't even leftovers, so check it out. NCAA orders lunch for all the officials and staff that work these events, and you're talking massive event. There's easily 40 people that they're feeding just off the bat. So they order a ton of food, and I guess where it was delivered was downtown Orlando.
Black Hills.
They sent the lunch order to downtown Orlando, Lake Eola. Yeah. Somehow, whoever the driver was, GPS Park or Orlando Park instead of Sanlando. Yeah, so it sent them to Lake Eola, first park that came up. So that order kind of went to crap, and they had to remake everything.
Oh, no.
But by the time they got it to the park, the event was done for the day, and more than half of the officials left. Hence the reason I brought dinner home. I mean, look at all the food that I brought. I brought enough food home to feed four.
Yeah.
Literally. And yeah, and they were telling us to take more. I took the 4. Each of us had like 4 platters, big platters. Full on meals. So yeah. That was dinner tonight. It was
Barbecue.
Sonny's barbecue,
Yeah.
basically. Chicken or pork. Those were the choices. But by the time I got up there was only 1 pork left. Everybody stole all the pork.
That's why I ate the chicken.
No, I don't. I don't.
And it came with mac and cheese, a corn biscuit, and
I wanted to get
corn
2
muffin.
of each.
And beans.
And beans, yeah.
Like pork and beans. It was good.
I haven't eaten. Not yet.
Yeah, thanks for straightening that out as far as where the Badlands were. And like I said, I've never been there. I was guessing. I had a 50-50 chance. I lost.
You know what, Mr. Lee? That's how I eat my burgers a lot at home. When they're homemade, a lot of the time I don't. He'll ask me, "You want bread?"
Minus the bun.
Yep.
Right on. My friend is guitarist Blandini. He's a guitar player for Slaughter, Jeff Brenda. He actually has a drummer in my. I'm reading this all wrong. Okay, now I get it. He actually has a drummer in my band, Porcelain Doll, for a short time. Right on. I didn't recognize that you changed your. Oh wait, that's my bad. Hold on. Oh, see what happened? Watch. I was like this. Oh wait. Anyway, it was just a blue square.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And everybody heard me just like pounding on my keyboard. Breakfast for dinner, I love.
Oh, that's the best.
I do that frequently. I haven't done it in a while since I gave up potatoes. I had to start somewhere, and I went with the best one first. Couldn't give up pasta. Come on.
Right.
That's next.
No, we'll give up rice next. That's easier.
Easier than pasta?
I think. You take pasta away, and then there's no linguine. There's,
Oh yeah.
you know.
But then you get creative. You use other use like a fresh spinach linguine or something. I don't know how that would go with
Yeah,
clam sauce, but
I'm not sure.
no, actually, I think it would be good.
See, and I love French toast.
French toast and bacon.
I love French toast.
Well, my thing is I would do the bacon first, use the grease to fry the potatoes in,
Mm-hmm.
and then add peppers, onions, whatever I had, hopefully mushrooms. Cook that in together, and I make a scramble out of it. I just pour like 5 eggs in there, all scrambled up, and let that sit. End up flipping it, and it makes a total mess, but it's fucking awesome.
Oh, it's
It's so
fucking
good.
wonderful.
Throw some cheese in there somewhere, and
I was gonna say you left out the cheese. Good stuff.
I mean, I could sit there and make individual omelets and side, but no, fuck that.
Well, you've done
One
that too.
one pan wonder, Well, think about it. All the pots and pans that get generated from a meal. So if you put it all in one pan. Mr. Lee says, I can't remember the last time I had rice. I do miss paella. Well, you can substitute, say, like, you can rice broccoli. I mean, cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, broccoli would be nasty.
Yeah.
That's an option. Although, usually paella is made in large batches. Nah, probably wouldn't be the same.
Probably not.
I'll shut up now. Just trying to think of a healthy alternative. That'd be a lot of cauliflower.
I like cauliflower though. I do. Mr. Lee.
I never had jerky, but I love strong cheddar. Just okay. Okay. Never mind. Cauliflower sucks. Apple cider pancakes with maple bacon. Apple cider pancakes. I have to look that up. Is that like a family recipe?
WTF Mike said, what about orzo and pasta and rice? That's okay sometimes. Just depending on what you make.
Yeah, but I don't know how that, because the rice absorbs all that goodness, in a paella.
And if you're gonna do that, go with risotto. That still has rice. I mean, some can.
See, Lulu knows what's up.
Yes.
Cauliflower and cheese. Yummy.
Yummy. Oh, that sounds good. WTF Mike said we did chicken breast stuffed with crab salad and wrapped in bacon. What's in the crab salad?
That's what I'm curious, because I'm like, is it, because normally, like, we make a crab salad, it's cold.
It's cold, but
So we add accordingly. But if you're warming it, how do you make it like that, Because we'll mayonnaise base a chicken
yeah,
a salad like that.
right. Mr. Lee, that's right. Zucchini works. Make pasta out of zucchini.
Yeah, it does. I think I had one of
You
those.
could do that with squash.
I had one of those.
Spaghetti squash. Yeah.
What was it called? I think I still have it. It might be in the pop-up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Crab salad.
The little tool to make spaghetti squash.
Oh.
To make spaghetti out of squash.
The grater. Like,
No, it's there's something else that I have. It's just for that.
Huh. don't think I've seen that.
Can't remember the name of it.
Northwood says, Mugs, I will send you the recipe for the pancakes. Please do.
Yeah, man. Here. Email monstermogion@gmail.com.
That, Lisa's, I know what you mean, Mugs, that twirling thing.
Yeah. Spiralizer.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but I've never seen that you had one. So it's got to be in the pop-up.
There was something else too, but yeah, they're handy. I just have them.
Michael Haywood, zucchini squash. I saw him. At least it's spiralizer. That's it.
Yeah. Zucchini squash. he mistyped squash.
Donald, the humidity's actually been okay. Like this morning was great. Amazingly so. I'd almost expect that more than the lack of rain.
So what do we? I am not even paying attention to what we're like. How many are watching? I'm not.
42 minutes in is what I was going to say. 28 watching.
Yeah, I can't see that anyway. Normally here, I
What?
have to go to.
Oh, because I see it on my phone. I can't see it there either. Which is weird. You would think.
Yeah.
You would think that would definitely be something that you would see.
No, it just has the live and.
How many minutes you've been on?
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh. How many did you say? Okay.
28,
It
29.
just popped up.
Where?
I just clicked on this and.
Oh, see, I don't have that.
29.
Yeah, I don't have that.
28. Slow night. There's a lot of people. Before we went on, I was looking at see who's live, and it was just like stacked. Everybody was live tonight. I was watching Les Odell. He's with he's got a channel, West Virginia Cryptid something Cryptid in. I don't remember. But I was like, dude, stop in. I said, it's a quiet show he does, but he does a good job.
That's cool.
He had it was more paranormal tonight, which is cool.
Bobby Yance, good to see you.
Hey, Bobby. Alex Perez. What's happening?
What's up, Alex?
It's moist in Vermont. It's moist. It's downright wet here in Florida. And there's no rain in the forecast.
It really hasn't. The humidity hasn't been bad. It's just
it's
the
been hot.
sun. It's the heat. Yeah. Surprisingly, the humidity's not there.
Well, when I'm at work,
it's there, but it's just not. It was only like 58% when it's like 96%. Huge difference.
When I'm at work, if I have nothing to do and say the pontoon boat goes out, I have no shade. Like if I'm there, I can sit in the shade and on pontoon boat.
I remember
chill for
the last time I was out there with you.
Yeah, and it's like
there's no hiding from the
place
sun.
To go.
there's a big electrical panel right there on the corner of the dock, and
I try to hide this little sliver of shade.
Yeah, but the last time I was out there, it was so gobbled up with bugs and those mosquitoes. I was like, "Fuck, I can't." I'm like, You have your keys.
So yeah, I don't spend a lot of time out on the dock.
It's
If I'm cleaning a boat, it's different. But if I got nothing to do, once that boat's gone, there's no place to hang out.
No, and the walk back to the truck is brutal.
Yeah, well,
'Cause
yeah,
there's no relief from it.
No.
None.
It's just a very long dock.
It is.
I'm tired of the always clouds here. Looking forward to the short summer.
We get.
Mike's.
Bobby says, "I want a pontoon boat." You know, it's funny you
So do
say. You know, it's funny you say that because my whole life I've wanted a boat. Always wanted a boat. Still do. Never even considered pontoon. Didn't want anything to do with it. Now, yeah, I could see having a pontoon. That'd be cool.
They're easy to control.
They are.
Size can be deceiving, but you can get the feel for that real
No,
quick.
yeah,
It's a sturdy platform.
It really is.
And you watch some of these boats go by. I'll film some soon. Some of these have they fly across the water. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, is that a pontoon?
Right.
But yeah,
There was one docked. Was it yesterday? I think at the park, and
and now they're tri-tunes.
they took off, and I couldn't decide whether it was a pontoon or deck boat or
it's the way it was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a dark one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were there. For
Yeah,
a
I
long
just
time.
work there. I don't own the boats.
No, but
I
it's
clean them.
he cleans them, and anytime I go there, I'm sitting there just hanging out on a boat on the dock.
Bobby says my daddy built 2 pontoon boats when I was a kid, or when we were young. Sorry.
There you go, Christine. Catching rays and making waves on a pontoon.
Stevie needs a Bassmaster with 500 horsepower to rip across the lake. To be the first to the fishing hall. I'll tell you what, crappie season, we live in the fishing hole. We're the first in the fishing hole. And there's, I see boats. This one boat in particular, it's sort of it's a scarab. It's sort of like a scarab or it's like a race boat, but the cigarette kind. Like, I'm trying to think. That one boat from Baywatch that looked like that sleek. That was a scarab. Well, this guy brings this boat into the lake, and it's just too much boat. It's too overpowered for a lake, and it's obnoxiously loud.
It's so loud.
It's like that's something you need out on the ocean, And every weekend he's there.
Yes,
Like,
and he
go
just
away.
back and forth and circles around. It's like it's a big lake, dude. Go on the other side.
He's compensating for something. I don't know.
Bobby, same. Bobby says boating, fishing, staying the night on the boat. I would love to. That's what I've wanted to do.
I'm going to try. Let's see what you guys think of this. The 25th of June, is that?
Yes.
I believe it's a Tuesday. I'm going to try to go down, and I'll have to go live with my phone. And so will you.
Yeah. Well, I've done it before.
Yeah, me too. But I want to go down to Cape Canaveral, and I'm going to talk to my boss. They have their own boat, their personal boat, dock there. And I want to go hang out on the boat. I don't want to take it out. I just want to hang out on the boat
Well, it's not
To-
just a boat.
to be there for a launch. And 25th, Tuesday, they're doing a launch. So I think it'd be cool to be live during a launch.
Oh, it'd be cool. It'd be cool just being there. I mean, this boat is how many feet? How many feet is the boat?
Oh, I think it's a Bertram. I think it's like 52 foot. But I'm not going anywhere with it. I'm just
No.
going to sit on it and watch,
Sit up top, watch the launch. That would be awesome. I've never seen.
I don't
launch.
know. I don't know if it has a flying bridge. I'm sure it has a flying bridge.
I've never
not
seen a
positive.
launch. 24 years I've been here. I've seen them from here.
Yeah, we
out
see
the
them
yard,
from distance.
but right there, up close, that would be cool. It is a good idea, isn't it? Lisa, good idea. Yeah, because where the boat is just, it's right, the launch is only a few miles up the coast, right from where the boat's docked right now.
Yeah, so
There's no sense in taking it out because it's like right there.
Yeah, I don't know what the lay of the land, if there's buildings in the way, if I have to go out on the beach, I'll go out on the beach. Screw the boat. But, I want to get a good view.
Yeah. I've attempted to see a launch. I've been out there till 2 a.m. waiting for a launch, and it got scrubbed. Never went up.
Yeah, I think it would be cool to jump at.
He mentioned it the first time. I was all excited. I'm like, yeah.
Bobby says,
yeah.
I saw some pontoon boats for sale in Claremont on 50.
About 50.
Is that it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's where my boat club, the owner, they have a location in Claremont as well. That's the bigger location.
Donald, sailing keeps me away from where I'm going. Christopher Cross.
Yeah, no, good song. Just something about the lyric didn't sit right. Where I'm going.
No, that's right. That's right.
I'm singing it in my head.
Karen says that would be cool. I wonder if it would be loud.
I don't know.
We'll find out for sure. I don't think it would be. I think it would definitely be you'd be able to hear the rumble of it because it's that close, but I don't think it would be loud.
I don't know. It would have to be somewhat loud. You're only a couple miles from it. I don't know how far.
Yeah.
The closest we got was the last time we went to, a couple weeks ago. We went to
New Smyrna
Beach, and we happened to look south, and there's a launch going up. And it wasn't much different than when you see it from Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was just weird. I'm like, wait, we're on the coast, but no, you have to be. That was another hour south.
Yeah, we were
so
an hour
you're talking
south.
60 miles away.
I mean, it was brighter, and like we see a day launch, and you can hardly see it from out in the yard. But on the beach that day, it was pretty obvious. I had my back facing the ocean, and he's like, "What is that?" I was like, "Oh no, shit, a launch." It looked like a fireball. Just.
Audio, what's happening? Welcome.
Donald said he might be wrong.
3-hour tour.
Donald, if you're wrong, I am too, because that's what I had in my head.
I could be wrong. It happens.
Not saying I'm not wrong.
Occasionally. Not often, but occasionally.
What's up, audio? Hey, Pat. Squatch talk.
Said it's loud, but not gunshot loud.
Okay.
No, I have to actually. I'll go on Google Earth and map it out to see
the
how
distance.
far
Yeah.
it would be from the harbor to the launch site.
Audio said getting ready to
I'm a
make
cook, by
buttermilk.
the way.
Well, getting
Right
ready
on.
to make buttermilk biscuits. Donald said we're way off. I said I wouldn't doubt if I was wrong. But that's what I had in my head too.
We are way off. No, it's like sailing takes me away to where I always heard it's been.
Yeah. I didn't consider the next line. Or the rest
Something like
of that line.
it's still processing.
Now I'm gonna want to
Just-
Google it.
It's processing like dial-up right now. No high speed. It's a Cocoa Beach. It's loud. Yeah, no, I'll actually be in Cape Canaveral at
It is in Cape Canaveral.
yeah, Harbortown, Harbor Marina or something like that. Yeah, everybody at work, they like my biscuits and gravy with sausage. Oh,
That sounds good. See, y'all are making me hungry.
I love sausage gravy. Just, I don't know that I've ever made it. Maybe once.
I have.
My sister used to make it all the time.
I've made it a few times. Not in a
I'm
long
guilty
time,
of
but
getting it out of a can
Can.
occasionally because, you know, I like to experiment. See what else I can put on French fries, and that stuff works amazing.
sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries, yes.
You wouldn't think, but
Yeah.
so good. Sailing, it takes me away from
To where
where
I've
I
always-
always
to-
heard
yeah,
it
yeah.
could be.
Elton's like, yeah, I'm an eater. You're a cook? I'm an eater.
We need to
You need to get together.
That's funny. There we go.
It's too funny. Yeah, I just seeing a launch is not. It's not a bucket list thing. It's just I just wanted to do it.
I just
We're this close.
yes.
I have
And
the
I've been here
opportunity.
for-
I have
and
the.
I've been here for this long, and to have that opportunity to see it that close, yeah, you can't pass that up.
One went up last night.
Last night? There's supposed to have been another one tonight, I think at 11.
I was so tempted to snatch you up and go, let's go, and drive out there.
Why didn't you?
It's a 2-hour drive,
Yeah.
hour and 40. No, I forget. I think a 2-hour drive,
Well, from
and I was trying to time it.
I don't think it would be. I think because that's if we're going out to the coast and then going that way. But there's a quicker way to get there.
Donald's like, I like early Eric's better, Stevie.
I do too.
What's really loud is the reentry.
The sonic boom. Yeah, for the
I
shuttles.
want to see that too.
I've heard the boom several times actually. You can hear the boom all throughout Florida, I'm pretty sure. I mean, Central Florida anyways.
Well, like aircraft, the military aircraft aren't allowed to go supersonic over land.
So much so that I can identify that sound. Like I hear a sonic boom.
I remember him as
I
a
know
kid.
that was a sonic boom.
That law wasn't in effect for when I was a kid, so I heard a lot of sonic booms. I remember we were in Jackson, New Jersey. That's where Six Flags Great Adventure is in Jackson. But we were at a friend's house, and they knew that the planes were going to be flying overhead and doing their whatever. So we went up on the roof of the house and sat up there, and these planes came like right over the trees. Like you questioned whether or not being on the roof was really a good idea. Because at one point I thought we were going to get blown off that roof.
Well, Alex and I used to take our oldest daughter to National Airport. I guess it's Reagan National now. There's a side street. You get to a park that is right there at the fence of where the planes take off. So it's like sit on your car, or sit down, lay down in the grass, and it's like right over top of your head. Yeah, it's cool. It's an experience.
That's
used to
like
do that a lot.
That's like the island somewhere where the land. I don't know if it's down in the Caribbean.
Yeah, I think it's Bahamas or somewhere. I remember seeing that
somewhere.
That's not quite that,
They come in and land, and
it is kind of close though. It's not quite that, but it is kind of close where they just take off, and it feels like you can reach up and just touch it. I mean, just the sound and the heat, everything. You get the full effect. It's pretty cool.
I was at an air show in Sedona one time, and they had this one bomber up there, and as they were leaving, I was literally, it went right over, the wing went over our heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. And that was cool.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with it, I've seen people go for the first time and they had no idea that, because you're rolling up into a park. It's, playground, and there's a trail, and it's a nice little area. If you're not familiar with it, I've seen people go and just trip out big time. It's cool.
All right, where are we? We have some hotshot F-35 pilots that go supersonic up here.
Bobby says, I've seen some great launches from the work parking lot in Orlando.
No, we've seen them from that distance. We used to go to where I taught her to bass fish. This church, we could sit in their lot and just watch them. I think I filmed
video
it one day.
You've got video of that?
Yeah.
It was late.
I want to see a little more up close and personal.
That night it was late. It was a like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. launch. I think we got up to just for that. So we get out there in the parking lot, and it's quiet. No cars going up and down the road.
It says the fast movers break the noise rules sometimes. Yeah, I'm fascinated with the whole that rocket that lands itself. You know what I mean? I want to see that.
The self-landing.
Yeah, that
platforms.
Yeah, that's or what
in the middle of the ocean.
It, but that's crazy. That's what trips me out.
Hey, Chance. Good to see you.
What's up, Chance? I'm just reading this one. Hold on. Tom Cruise. I've been circling around in my fighter jet looking for you, Mr. Pat.
Gary Johnson.
What's up, Gary? They do at the Air Force Academy too. Mom and Dad lived in Colorado Springs. My brother still does. My daughter lived in
It's
Pensacola
cold,
too when the Blue Angels were there. Are they still there? I don't know.
My third grade teacher's husband was the #1 pilot for Blue Angels. Yeah,
Your third grade teacher's husband.
yeah. She used to bring Blue
That's so
Angels pens and pencils, and we got to meet him on career day, and it's one of those things I remember.
The Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs is cool though. I mean, they have this church there that it's awesome. I think it's called the Glass Cathedral.
Oh yeah.
I think is that the one? And I remember being in it when I was a kid. It's neat. It's a neat place.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Karen, if they're still there.
Oof. My old business partner came running in one day. Come outside, the space shuttle just blew up. I ran outside and you could see the smoke trail. It was surreal, no doubt.
Wow.
Well, I don't like talking about this. 9/11, same thing. I was at a country club in New Jersey working and saw the second plane live on TV, but then you go outside and look down the street, you could see the smoke all the way in New York, because that's how close we were. And that was the kind of view we had. Yeah, that was surreal.
Well, my grandmother's condo was on the 11th floor of a high-rise building that overlooked the Pentagon. I
remember you telling me that.
She was there that day.
Yeah. Donald said, Pat, my history teacher was close with the teacher from New Hampshire on that flight. Who's that? Was that Christy McCulloch?
I think, yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm missing. Guys know I don't see everything. My bud Sean saw the Challenger blow up from Orlando. Some things I'm glad I didn't see.
I know. I know.
I remember being in school and when that happened, the first one, and
yeah, I was too. Kid, they had it on. We were watching it.
Yeah,
in the class.
So were we. We were in it was the lunchroom, so there were a lot of people watching it at the same time.
Yeah. I think we were just in our class, but every class was watching it.
Christy says she was in Oklahoma when they finally imploded the federal building in Oklahoma City.
Oh, wow. No, she didn't help me. I bet she didn't see a plane hit the Pentagon.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out what he's saying there.
Nobody seems to have. And he's right.
What, there's no evidence that a plane hit the Pentagon?
Well, I'm not saying there's no evidence. There's nobody. It's odd that no one's come out and said. But then again, they hadn't focused on that. It was the Twin Towers. I mean,
Yeah, but there was also the plane that went down
that
in the
went
field
down in
in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. Anyway,
You brought that one up. Chance said those are the things you never forget: 9/11, the OJ trial and verdict, Challenger explosion, tragic
Elvis,
events.
where you were when Elvis died.
Yes. JF Kennedy.
I was too young for that.
I was too. But I was going to say, our parents, you know.
I remember Elvis,
I remember Elvis.
77.
We were in Nag's Head.
I was like 9. I did a lot when I was 9.
You did.
That's when we went to I was 9 when I went to the Air Force Academy with my dad and a few other people. We drove out to Colorado from New Jersey.
Chance said, seeing Bigfoot, a UFO. You remember where, you remember those things. Helton said he was at Elvis' last concert. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Wait, it was Jay.
Yes, they played golf with
Jay
him.
played golf with Elvis.
He did. He sure did.
Yeah. But that's cool, though. Last concert. That's historic.
Yeah, I was reading
My
that.
babysitter was crying her eyes out that August day in 1977 when the news broke about Elvis passing away.
I saw a whole beach full of people. That's how I realized something was wrong. I saw people crying and listening to the radio and crying, and
That was still weird.
yeah, it was. I was young, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?" Not the hell, I'm not that young, but
No, but sure.
I
But
was. Yeah, I remember coming out of the water, and I don't know who I went up to,
it's one
but
of
then
those, what did I miss?
I don't remember who told me or how I found out at that point. I was like 3, I think 3. Yeah, I remember it though, because I remember just looking. There was a pool next to the side of the hotel, and you could see the pool deck, and just people everywhere. It seemed like everybody was crying. And it was
Wow.
yeah. I remember the day Elvis died. Clearly, that part I don't
Yeah,
remember.
no, that's
I don't remember who told me or how they told me at that point. That's
that's
the
an
part I
early
remember.
memory.
It is.
I mean, I do have certain memories from when I was like 2, whatever, 1, 2, 3. I do.
It was 4. Probably. Nope, almost 4.
But yeah, I was in my living room in my house in Jersey when I grew up. And I heard it on the radio. And I remember telling my mom, and she kind of like broke down. I was like, you don't understand at
No.
9. I mean, the
imagine
significance of it. We
almost
liked it,
4
yeah.
seeing
yeah,
grown-ups.
that too.
Every grown-up.
yeah.
It was a family vacation. All my aunts and
But yeah,
uncles and
But
cousins
see,
and
all those people,
all of us. They had rented out a whole row of houses, and it was a family kind of reunion vacation.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
my voice is all scratchy. What the hell?
seeing everyone at that point in my life that that I looked up to and knew, and it was everybody that I cared about. Everybody all upset. It was. Yeah, I remember that. Mr. Lee, I remember when I was baptized. I was 3. See, and I think that's what people forget, Chance. Elvis was only 42 when he died. He was young.
Karen was talking about, I think, the president being shot. She was mad because her cartoons weren't on, her shows weren't on.
Oh, wow.
It was just the coverage of
The news.
yeah.
Yeah. Christy said I was not born yet when Elvis died, but still sad.
I was walking up the stairs at home when the news about Elvis came over the radio. We were all stunned. But to remember that you were walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
Well, like, no, it's not significant. I mean, when Jerry Garcia died, I know where I was. I was driving down 7th Avenue in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Knowing that my next stop, the guy there was a big deadhead.
Hmm.
I was making deliveries to all these all the networks, NBC, ABC, all the major networks. I was delivering audio and video blanks. In duplicating houses. That's what I was trying to think of.
Pat, take it easy.
But that's young. Yeah, to remember being baptized. That's at 3. I mean, but you even said 3.
Yeah. Well, I was a month away from my 4th birthday, but I was, that's young. That's one of my first memories. I remember that vacation because it was horrible. We were all packed on the floor, us kids and sisters fighting, and it was.
I'm guessing I was around 3. It had to be around there.
I remember I got taken by a wave during that trip where I was under the water.
God.
And
yeah, I hated those waves.
Yeah.
But no, when I was like 3, we lived in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And I remember the apartment or the house had a steep driveway. And my dad had come in, parked the car, and for whatever reason, he got out. And for whatever reason, I jumped in the car. And I knocked it into neutral. And this car started rolling down the hill. And luckily, it hit right at the corner of the building. There was a telephone pole. Luckily, it hit that because Fort Lee, New Jersey is right across the George Washington Bridge. And it's a busy place.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I would have rolled right into Main Street if that.
Jeez.
But I remember it. I was about 3.
Wow.
Ever been bitten by a shark? No.
No.
I'm sorry, that was kind of random.
It was. Pyro.
What's up,
How you
Pyro?
doing? Lance, good to see you.
I was part of the first certified CISD team in the state. We were called to the Oklahoma City bombing that day. Critical incident stress debriefing.
Wow.
I'm sure that must have been brutal. And thank you for that, your service.
Right.
I've had a shark graze my leg and cut it, though. About 3 feet of water.
Oh,
and
wow.
cut it, though.
Yeah,
I didn't knowingly swim with sharks. Well,
every time you got in the ocean.
I did.
Every time.
Every
single time you've gotten in the ocean.
And swim with sharks, yeah.
No, but I get what you mean. Like, you weren't aware of them.
As a kid, I spent so much time in the water. It's inevitable.
I mean, every chance I could. And the thought of a shark was just not there.
But again,
still,
here comes up the summer of '77 when I was 9. Jaws came out.
That's funny.
Man, I don't think I went back in the water for the rest of the summer of that.
Yeah, I think you've said that before.
Yeah. But that was the summer we went to Colorado.
Mr. Lee said, I got stung by a jellyfish in Spain. Does that count?
Hell yeah, that counts. That hurts.
Well, that's what Chad said.
Oh yeah. And if somebody tells you to pee on it, don't pee on the
It's a
jellyfish.
myth.
Don't pee on the jellyfish.
Oh, I heard it as I was saying that.
No, it supposedly doesn't work.
No. And it could.
Probably just feels a little better.
I
but,
was going to say, it could. You tell yourself it does.
I've been hit by man of wars in my chest. Those, yeah, it's not fun.
No.
Portuguese man of war.
I've seen them
Coach.
all over the beach, in the water. I've been in the water and seen tons of jellyfish. When you start seeing...
See, even Mr. Lee said pissing on it don't work either.
No. I'm telling you.
Obviously, he tried.
Or somebody did. Sorry.
Leave it at that. Just let you wonder. Vault says woman's peas works.
Joe Pat said it might not work, but it makes for a funny story.
Yeah, no. See, you convince a woman to pee on your hand or whatever. You know?
Mr. Lisa
Fuck are
Donald,
you
it was
into?
a woman's pee. See?
She picks up the rest of the Portuguese man of war and throws it at you. We're just getting silly.
Yes.
Well, you never know, Chance.
Well, there's been claims of seeing jellyfish looking type UFOs.
Well, that's good, Mr. Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
all you're getting out of me.
I just said I don't know.
You gotta excuse me for 1 second. Yeah. I just need to grab a quick spot of coffee without falling down. My
Please.
foot is fucked.
Oh, I bet. He's still fighting with his foot. And then here I've been fighting with my leg for about a week now. To the point where it just hurts to stand up, it hurts to sit. I'm just falling apart. Yeah, Christy had said coffee time. I saw that a little ways back.
We are the walking wounded.
Truly.
You know what? Oh, good to hear, Rich.
Oh,
Good evening,
thank
y'all.
God.
Dawn and I got back from Moffitt Cancer Center. In so far, she doesn't have any cancer, but we have to go back in 6 weeks. Thank God, zero cancer. Richie, that's
I said,
awesome news.
first thing I said was thank God. That's very cool.
That's awesome. Send her love, okay?
Please.
Dawn is a good cook.
Oh,
Tell you right
amazing.
now.
And she's funny as fuck. She really is. I mean, like belly aching funny.
Yeah.
That just, yeah. She is,
What the hell
truly.
did she say? I know.
I know what she said. I'm not saying it.
No, I remember talking about it on
Chance,
here.
Chance wants you to post the link.
Yell at me.
I knew I saw it. I'm scrolling. I'm like, I saw somebody.
I got stuck on Richie's and haven't. Oh, there we go.
She told her dogs to suck a bag of dicks. Or your dog.
She told. It wasn't even mine. It was one of. I think it was whoever's dog it was. It
One of
like
the dogs in the
didn't
house.
want to eat.
What she was putting out.
Yeah, and it was getting really finicky, and she just like, oh, now you want it? Well, you can go suck a bag of dicks.
And he was there, but what, back turned, or I wasn't there. So
Yeah,
it
was just funny.
he tells me crying, laughing. I wish I would have heard it, but that's just, I mean, that's her. She's just funny.
She's cool as hell.
She is. Good people. Richie is spoiled with all the good cooking.
Yeah, he is, and it shows. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, Miss Lisa, Richie, that's fantastic news. Kisses for Dawn.
He said, "From you, I kiss your on right cheek."
Yes, Christy, but prayers continued for sure.
Indeed. So, am I missing something here? I'm just gotta scroll over. Nope. I had to enlarge the screen so I can see the chat.
So you can tell if anybody.
So, like, I can't see if anybody popped up backstage right now.
Huh. Richie said, I did, Mr. Lee.
So, yeah, guys, the link is in chat. Anybody wants to click on it, come hang out, BS, whatever.
We still got a little
You guys know
over
how it
half
works.
hour left.
Yeah, we do.
Hop on. come
Although that
hang
hour
out.
and a half went quick.
It did. We've just been battling along, haven't we? Good Lord.
Sorry, guys. Hopefully, hopefully we made you laugh a little bit. I laughed.
I
I'm
did.
good.
I did too.
There's Chance. Chance, what's happening?
Hey, good evening. Happy Thursday evening.
Happy Thursday.
To you too.
You were talking about Elvis passing away. Had a happy story real quick about Elvis. It was in the year, I think 1999. There was a big flea market I was at with my girlfriend, and we went to a dealer who had a photo album full of Elvis concert pictures. Real, like, I think from his last performances, like right up front.
Hell, were those your pictures?
Right?
No, they were just in a no.
Oh, he was there. He is a photographer.
It was just loaded, and they were really close. They were with obviously like a Kodak camera. The color was faded, but I decided not to get it. And so my girlfriend, as we're walking back to the car, says, "You really should get that." And I decided to spend the last money I had on a stupid Hess truck. And then I'm like, you know what? You're right. And so I go to ATM, get money, and I come back and it's gone. It's sold. She's like, you could have sold those pictures to the Inquirer, to People Magazine. There were like the negatives were in there. It was just like someone who probably passed away, unfortunately, his photo album. And Elvis.
I was wondering where they went.
Meredith. Hey, good to see you.
I haven't seen her yet. Hold on.
Oklahoma.
Oh, there she is.
Very good to see you. Sorry, Chance.
Well, that's okay. I'm done with my story. I could even pop off. I just wanted to.
No, you can hang. It's done.
Well,
Why you
You're good.
She never lets me live that down. She was like, "Why didn't you buy the Elvis album?" I'm like, "Let's let it go. That was 1999. It was a long time ago." I'm not even with her anymore. We're still in contact.
You still had shit for it, I'm sure.
Yeah, she still brings it up. Unbelievable. Any plans for the weekend, y'all?
I am off for 3 days because of Memorial Day. No plans.
Why,
just
is Memorial
not to
Day this
work.
weekend?
Memorial
Yeah.
Day.
Oh shit! No, I
You
gotta
gotta-
work.
Monday's Memorial
That
Day.
that explains
Mhm.
that.
Well,
Okay,
I knew
I
that.
forgot.
I knew that. I almost expected that. He's got reservations for this weekend. So
Saturday,
he'll,
Sunday,
he'll be
Monday,
working all the way through
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I thought I want to bet Tuesday's probably going to cancel, unless it's somebody that works for government.
Somebody's on vacation.
Maybe. True. I still have a feeling Tuesday.
I still have to get that boat squared away though. It needs a new propeller.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
wanna
in
go
sales?
to-
Do you sell
Huh?
boats? Are you in
No.
sales? No.
Sailboats? No.
I mean, not sell, but do you sell boats? Are you a salesman?
Sail? No. I work for a boat club,
Oh, okay.
so we have members that buy into the club and then pay monthly dues or whatever, and they have 4 locations to choose from, and all these different boats. Like I have a pontoon boat, or it's a tri-toon, brand new. It's
brand new.
it's like 24 foot.
The party
somewhere around
boat. Yeah.
there.
It's beautiful.
A 19-foot. It's a center console walk around. It's a sailfish. It's a fishing boat.
Mm-hmm.
And what else is it's
The
a
bow rider.
bow rider is probably like a 20-footer.
Yeah,
Mm.
probably.
That's it's called bacon. Everybody loves bacon.
Everybody loves bacon. True.
Well, it's got a 250 horse on it, and it moves that along nicely.
I used to deal with boat dealers on a sales capacity. I worked for the Boat Trader, the magazine that had ads of new
Sure,
and used
sure.
boats. And I would take the pictures and design the ads, and like Lake Lanier in Georgia. And I had a boat deal on the south side, Shaddix Marine. They were just in the middle of nowhere near any water, but they'd been around, family business for generations. Unfortunately, they closed, I think before even COVID hit. Anyway,
Wow.
they sold tracker boats. I remember that was one of the lines they carried.
Tracker's been around a while now.
Yeah.
I have plans for after the first going to Christie's house and having a big foot hunt with several people, hopefully. Well, right on.
That's cool.
Just be safe.
No chance this weekend they'll be fishing.
Hmm.
And fishing.
I love fishing. Man, I've been
Probably
fishing
some
a
more
long time.
fishing.
Cool.
No, I don't.
Reminds me, I got to check the bait. I changed the batteries, but I don't know.
Patrick Vaughn, good to see him.
I have like a couple dozen minnows out back.
Do you have any issues with mosquitoes being on the water? Or no?
I'm a magnet for them.
Me too.
I could walk outside for just a minute and I get bit.
I was fishing last night and sat out there for a little bit, and they only bit my left ankle.
They got my right arm, my left arm.
They bit the shit out of it, but
Little
they
bit of
only
leg I
bit
got
one leg.
left.
It was bizarre. You sit down and you fish. You get comfortable and you forget, and then you get bit, and then you're like, oh wait, I gotta go put. It's too late.
By the time you get bit, it's too late.
It's too late.
It is.
You put the bug spray on anyway, and
It's
Yeah, that
like they
often
know when
works.
They just hurry up and come at you while they have a chance.
Do you guys have crawdads in your neck of the woods? I used to love to fish for those in Maine.
Crayfish.
Crawfish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Honestly,
I don't.
I
I
don't hear about them down
I
here.
haven't seen them.
I
I
don't.
don't. Yeah, I've never seen anybody. I'm not sure.
Maybe they are here. I have no clue.
Yeah, don't know. I was thinking the last time I saw you with crawfish was LBO, wasn't it? Was it LBO?
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about Jaws earlier. I can't believe that some joker hasn't tried to remake that movie. The way Hollywood constantly churns out these bad remakes.
Yeah,
of
right.
classics.
I feel with that, it's one of those that it's just one of those movies you can't touch. You know,
Hollywood don't give a shit about that.
I,
They can make money off of it, they'll remake it.
I like
But
the Piranha.
we've done so many different, like Megalodon and all these other stupid movies.
Hey, my flock. Hey, Sarah. Southern
How are
California.
you, Sarah? Donald said it's a strategy mosquitoes use to hit one body part. New Beetlejuice coming out.
Yes.
Who's playing Beetlejuice?
Michael Keaton.
Oh,
is
really?
it really?
Yeah.
Okay, then that would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Right on.
Richie, I saw that too. You see the remake of Mad Max that's coming out. It's coming out now.
With Thor, yeah.
That
Chris.
looks good.
And he's Australian. So that's a good thing, I guess. Like Mel Gibson is. The original Mad Max.
Yeah, I saw the preview of it, and it just seemed like, I don't know.
It seemed all right. I'd watch it. I wouldn't go to the theater to see it.
I don't know.
Same cast, Beetlejuice.
I was into
Oh,
Mad
that's
Max
cool.
back in the day.
Now
The
you got
original, not like Beyond Thunderdome. And
Mr. Lee's got me wanting to check out Beetlejuice now. He said same cast, Beetlejuice.
oh, really?
That would be cool to see.
Even the thief, the girl that got caught stealing a few years ago, that was a while ago. She paid her dues. I shouldn't say that, but she did. She got caught shoplifting. Weirdest thing. What's her name?
Yeah.
Christy.
Not Marissa Tomei, but she's one of those types.
Oh, she's in Stranger Things.
Winona Ryder, isn't that it?
Yes.
Winona,
Yes.
yeah.
Winona
I messed you up. I'm sorry.
Ryder.
Yeah.
I could think of her. She's in Stranger Things. Plays the mom.
LIB, what's up?
What it do? Mr. Lee, you're no longer alone.
I'm not sure who he's talking to. Is he talking to us?
What?
He says, I didn't go far back enough
Oh,
to
I
see.
didn't see that.
I'd love to have you two on guests this weekend and hang out, or maybe some others. Also, OCST, if you'd like. Great show, just laying low and dealing with a lot. Hang in there, brother. Need anything?
He says, you two Utes. Yes.
2 Utes. Excuse me?
Talking to me?
Did you say Utes?
You talking to me?
Tells him to wear the change the suit when he comes in with the tux or whatever. He's like, you were serious about that? That's a great movie.
So it's not called Mad Max anymore because Nell is so old. It's now called Cranky Old Max. I was trying to think what I saw. What was Mel Gibson and we just watched recently?
Was it Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Was it an older movie or a newer one?
Newer one or show. I don't even remember.
We saw something. What was it? The Fallout. Was that?
Yes.
Was that the one where we saw Eric Estrada in it?
Yes. I think. Now I'm doubting. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I believe it was. Yeah, there was a little scene in this series Fallout, and Eric Estrada was in it.
Played a small role.
Yeah,
We both kind of looked at each other like, was that?
I was like, you know what that is?
That is,
She's
yeah.
like, yeah. I said,
Like, yeah. I knew
I
it.
bet
As soon as I heard the voice,
Yeah.
and then I saw him. I was like, wow.
Torello. he can't speak Spanish. He's born in New York, and he says people always ask me to speak in Spanish. I can't speak Spanish. I'm an American. What he says. And I met him in '96, year of the Olympics, at a place called Cabo Wabo, a bar, and he was with Peter Fonda, and a former girlfriend is on Peter Fonda's lap in the bar. It was wild. And I shot a video. I still have a videotape of that meeting. He was so nice. I got his autograph and all that. Anyway, big deal.
I used to work with his stepfather, Frank.
Frank.
When I was like 17, my first job was, as far as official job, 16, 17, was I worked for a hospital. I worked in the kitchen, but he worked in security. And he said he was his stepfather.
Well, Frank was his character's name. That's funny. The character he's most known for, Frank Poncherello.
Frank Poncherello, yeah.
California.
Sharon, hi, hello.
Hey, Sharon.
Good to see you.
So she just got home from farm picking tomatoes.
Gonna make a sauce? No, I'm making a gravy.
I
That'd be a New York Italian. It's gravy, damn it.
never farm picked tomatoes, but I remember picking tomatoes from my grandpa's huge garden,
Oh.
taking them inside. And hell, sometimes I wouldn't make it inside. Used to eat tomatoes. like
Richie
apples.
says Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix with Axel Foley is coming out soon. Not the movies.
Yeah, because Coming to America 2 was so great. Not. And that was shot in Atlanta here. Nothing like the original.
I don't think I saw that one.
You didn't
What?
miss anything.
Coming to America 2.
Oh, two. I don't think I did either.
The first one was good because he played so many different
Yes.
characters.
Amen.
You know, it was. Can't comment on the second one because I didn't see it.
I didn't see the second one.
And then he did that Nutty Professor, the remake.
That was another
Yeah.
great multi-role movie. Yeah, I used to live around the corner from him when I
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
Eddie's
high
from
school.
Jersey. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he had a house. I don't know if he still owns it. I think they called it Bubble Hill was the name of the property.
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't know, quarter mile from my house.
Hilton, I agree. Hilton says, I love good tomatoes, but 99% these days suck. And Florida tomatoes, I can't eat them. I can't eat them. They're mealy.
I
It's
love
like-
Jersey tomatoes.
It seems like anywhere, any tomatoes that come from, I'm checking packages if I buy them in the grocery store just to make sure they're not from Florida. Yeah.
No GMOs.
No,
Oh.
they're. I don't know if it's the soil.
The
Everything's
water, who
sand
knows?
here, so. But the tomatoes are kind of mealy. I remember I'm from the DC, Washington DC area, and growing up, my grandpa would grow tomatoes in the garden, and they were so fresh. Wash them off, salt and pepper shaker, and bite right into it.
They're big ones too, aren't
Since
they?
I grew up on tomato sandwiches. They were delicious. I mean, I
Patrick Vaughn said
here.
another Tropic Thunder, perhaps. Nobody could pull off Robert Downey Jr.'s role in that movie. No way.
Right.
And get away with it. Like literally, like he got away with it.
About Eddie Murphy, he doesn't drink and he's not a drugger, but boy, he likes to have sex. He's had how many kids? I don't know, but he's got a whole flock of women and kids. That's his vice, I guess.
I think his youngest is from the Spice Girl, Scary Spice.
I didn't know that was one of his kids. That's fascinating.
The youngest one, I believe. And the
Wow.
only reason I know that because she was a judge on America's Got Talent, and yeah, I heard it too.
Pyro
that.
said, Patrick, that would never make it off the cutting room floor these days. No, it wouldn't. No way, shape, or form.
Are the tomatoes in Florida like squishy or something, or just not very
They're
big?
mealy. They have a weird consistency to them.
They do.
Ah,
You know,
The
you
flesh
think
is mealy. It's
yeah,
that's all I can. How do you describe mealy? I don't know.
kind of mushy, grindy, like not
Like
gritty,
like they were
but
grown in sand.
yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I said it's like you know, you think of them as being grown in sand. It's not. It's hard to describe, but you think of a tomato as being fresh, juicy, delicious. You know, not
Mhm.
here.
Hey, look what Helton said. I think he's confused with Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor grew up in a brothel,
Oh,
as
Okay.
depicted in JoJo Dancer, his life story movie in the 80s, 86, I think.
Eddie got busted for giving hookers a ride home a ride once. Yeah,
Oh,
just a ride.
boy.
yeah, just give him a ride.
And how about Hugh Grant? I mean, that was a long time ago, but that what a colossal mess up to screw up Liz Hurley, your relationship with Liz Hurley with some, yeah, street, you know what, street, I want to say the word, family show.
Lady of the
So,
night.
okay.
I've
look.
actually been to a Spice Girls concert.
Stevie is secretly a Spice
I
Girl
have.
fan, and I don't mean basil and parsley.
I've been to a Spice Girls concert. I have. I took my girls. Sure enough. Right in Tampa.
Right on.
Years and years ago.
See, but look, Mike knew.
Yeah. He did.
I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have known.
I'm always talking about movies, but
Now
Liz
we're gonna
Hurley,
look this down.
I'm
Liz
not
Hurley would have
ashamed.
made a good Bond girl, I think. She
My
never
girls
did.
love the Spice Girls. We had the VHS tape and then DVD, and yeah, I heard their music and songs all through the house. It was the thing back then.
I liked them too. And that one girl married Beckham, that big football
Yeah.
star, as they call it in England, soccer, we call it.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're still married. Have a couple boys and
Oh, what's his name?
David Beckham.
Beckham. Yeah.
David Beckham.
But that Liz Hurley, she would have made a good James Bond girl.
I guess somebody has a Beckham crush.
Yeah.
Not a crush.
Still look good.
That's awesome. They all heard you say it twice.
What's weird is this is strange. Like, her son, either she directed her son or her son directed her in a recent project, you know, in a adult scene, like a love scene. That, I mean, I know it's a job, it's not real, and they're not naked, but that's bizarre, don't you think?
Mom, quit touching
Yeah.
it. Just let me do
You're
this.
not doing it right. What? I mean,
Really?
Yeah, right.
creepy, man. It's like Oedipus
Getting
complex.
uncomfortable.
See, Danny said, I remember the horrible Spice Girls movie my daughter forced me to go see. Well, imagine having 3 or 4 girls in the house, and that was their
Said
thing.
I've had some spicy girls. Does that count? Danny's like, I remember that horrible Spice Girls movie my daughter forced me to go
That's what I
to.
was just saying. Imagine having it on DVD or VHS.
Mr. Lee's like, Beckham's a quality airhead, but he can play football.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him other than he plays soccer.
That's not it. Don't care to, don't need to, don't, you know.
Do you guys have a professional soccer team in your area, near Orlando or anything? I know you're
Yeah.
not in Orlando, but not
What
really.
is it?
Orlando City Soccer, or what are they? What do they go by? Shit,
I don't
tells you
know.
how much I pay attention. And that's bad because I see it everywhere.
We got the Atlanta United. I've never been to a game. I played soccer for 8 years. I've never been to a pro game.
I played when I was a kid and
Yeah.
1 year in high school.
Yeah.
Sharon's like, I see 34 watching and 36 likes. Cool way to go, guys and gals.
Yeah, they go
I
by
hit the-
Orlando City Soccer.
Okay.
Orlando City.
Thanks, Stevie. I was wondering about that. That's cool.
But isn't that one of the parks by Sylvan? Isn't that where they do
Well,
all
one
the
of our facilities is their
training facility?
their main office, and I just heard today that the county's buying it back. They're not
Oh.
renewing their contract. Yeah.
Danny played football in high school. I think I never got into it. I never played football.
What about basketball?
Nope.
I played basketball.
Cool.
I didn't reach my height until after high school. Like I was still growing when I graduated.
My
I think.
height, I was 5'10" over the summer of 7th grade and going into the 8th grade.
Damn.
I shot up, to 5'10". So I did. I played basketball. I was center.
Excellent.
Yeah. Until I broke my collarbone, and that ended my basketball career because the hell with that. No, when I got injured, I was made the captain, and all I did was sit there writing statistics of all the players during the games. I couldn't play for the longest time, and the season ended, and I was like, the hell with that. I didn't enjoy it.
Donald said, Sharon, salt puts watermelon on a higher level. I agree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you've never put salt on watermelon,
Well, salt on cantaloupe, too.
oh yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Like the whole melon and the ham prosciutto.
Yeah.
I told you
Okay.
about that. I haven't done that for you yet.
No.
But you take prosciutto and you cut melon into little squares and you wrap that prosciutto around that melon, and it's that sweet and salty. The combination's amazing. Chance knows what I'm talking about.
He's like,
Making me hungry.
I said that an hour ago. Everybody's talking about food.
Harold played American football in high school. English football is my favorite. Oh yeah.
8 minutes.
Yeah, I wasn't. I played some sports when I was younger. I didn't like Little League, like baseball. Didn't like it. Played it for 2 years when I was a little kid. And soccer was mostly what I played after that. Traveling teams and shit.
Yeah.
Logs, I bet you remember the sit-down Pizza Huts. That's where we get our trophies at the end of the season.
Right?
Are you kidding me? I remember.
Jukebox in the corner, video game, like a sit-down Pac-Man. The
Yeah.
pizza tasted better there back then, I think. And you had pitchers of beer. I mean,
It seemed bigger too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pizzas.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
A large, they had extra large and then large, yeah. Right on, man.
Down on the metal tray.
Yep.
Yeah. Stand.
Yeah, buffet, all that, man. Yeah, the metal tray. So right. It just seems like, not to be negative, everything's just gone into the toilet. I don't know. I try to look at you guys are positive people. That's why I like your show. You're
Try to
uplifting,
be.
Yeah.
so
There's so much negativity out there.
There's enough.
I
yeah,
deal
to
with
go
enough of
around.
it during the day, all day long. All day long. This is a welcome, happy place.
Yeah, there's no reason to be negative. Like, not here anyway.
When so much out there already is, it's an escape for me. It always has been. This show.
Mogs played the bong, right, Mogs?
I hear that, man. That's funny.
Well, with that water in there, if you blow on it right, you'll get But
Don't
usually the
overdose.
air is going the other way.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee, thanks for posting Chance's link.
Oh. Thanks. I'm just seeing that. Thank you so much, Mr. Lee. In England.
Helton said, by the way, they do have crawdads in Florida.
Oh.
I wasn't sure. I haven't seen any to
I haven't either. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't say no.
like.
but
I mean, believe it
just
or not,
haven't
in
seen
Arizona, all those mountain lakes, they're overrun with crawfish. Like you go to fish and you bring in your line and they're hanging off your line, not like the hook
yeah.
or the bait. They're just hanging off your line. because I like crawfish. So do bass.
I love the comments.
Mr. Lee's been smoking cigarettes since he was 11. Damn. I mean, I started 16, 17.
Same here, man. A girl got me hooked. I wanted to fit in.
Jamie Carter, what's up?
Hey, Jamie.
It was the cool thing to do. No, I it's not really. I mean, it's not really a sacrifice, but like, I started feeding my dog this different dog food, and I think in order for me to afford that dog food, I have to give up cigarettes. So it's technically a win-win. You know, I'm just going to be a bitch for a while.
Oh God.
Doral or something.
Mm.
One of those second tier brands, you know.
I'll be out there fishing.
Danny's 58, been smoking since he was 13.
Sharon said I stopped and picked up Pizza Hut tonight on the way home. Man, I miss their salads.
Me too.
Oddly enough, I like their spaghetti. Their spaghetti reminded me of the cafeteria spaghetti at
Yes!
school.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to fucking eat.
No, it wasn't terrible.
I remember that spaghetti.
It wasn't terrible.
But the pizza was terrible at the cafeteria, not the
Yes.
spaghetti.
Yes, you're
Those
right.
little rectangular
Oh,
ones.
those
You are right.
rectangular ones?
Like
Yeah,
eating
man.
cardboard. It was like eating cardboard. The pizza was horrible, but
I
the
used to get
spaghetti
like
wasn't
I used to
terrible.
get like tuna fish sandwiches. That's what
Oh.
I'd eat.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it at my school.
Well, let me ask this, Smokes. When you first smoked, do you remember the first time you inhaled? Because I remember when I was a lot younger than 16 with my cousins, I was like maybe 12. I was 13, I think, in Boston. And they dared me to smoke a cigarette. So I didn't inhale, but eventually I did. And I coughed, you know, just coughed like a
Yeah,
little
but
girl.
that head rush
No
you
offense.
get is like bizarre. That initial head rush from just taking those first 2-3 hits.
Yeah.
Cigarettes.
I would get that if I've gone a long time without a
Yeah,
cigarette.
well, it's the same thing. If
Yeah.
you've never done it, you're gonna get that.
Oh,
It's gonna
God, yeah.
kick your ass as far as you
Right.
know,
It's
smoking.
just like Sandy and Grease, if you remember that scene where they
Yes.
get her to
Yeah.
smoke. Did the same thing. Oh man! But in reality, oh man,
Didn't that lead? That was the whole. There was a musical around that soon after that, like that scene. I don't know if it was the whole Fungu, Sandra D.
yeah, whole number, yeah.
Marco's Pizza. For dinner, I miss Long Island Real Pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got Marcos here. I like Marcos. They're a little greasy though.
Yes,
it's good.
they are.
Never had it. Or did I? I think
Yeah,
maybe
you
once.
did. You did.
Yeah, once.
So you guys need to get paid sponsorship money for all these plugs you're giving. We're all giving
Or just
all these mentions, you know.
Right.
as long as they don't flag my show, I don't care. Yeah.
I guess I'm going to bogue out y'all. It's 11, but I appreciate you letting me come
Oh,
on
is
and
it?
tell my Elvis story and
Oh.
hang out.
Wow.
No, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming on.
And thank you for your
You're
service
Stop by.
to all the veterans. I know the Memorial Day is about honoring those that sacrificed their lives, but still, I always think about the living people that served, like
Absolutely.
Stephanie. Take care.
Absolutely. Chance, thank you.
Chance.
You're welcome. Thank
Have a
you.
Good to
great
see you.
weekend.
You too. Bye. Peace.
It's always cool when Chance comes on.
It is. But he always wants to bounce quick. You
I
know,
know.
so-
It's like, well, slow down there,
yeah,
Hoss. You
right?
know,
You just got here.
Yeah, slow down. Put your feet up. Get comfortable. But Chance, thank you for popping in, and everybody that popped in tonight, in chat, and if you're not in chat and you're just watching, thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves.
You guys have a good weekend. Stay safe. Hope you have
Indeed.
a happy Memorial Day. I know it's not meant for that, but a lot of people get off work and
Have a
it's
safe weekend.
Not the official start of the summer, but it kind of is.
Well, it's the unofficial start of
Yeah.
summer, just like Labor Day is the unofficial end.
Right. So enjoy. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll be here Tuesday. So take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Oh, wait, you know what? Hit that like button,
Comments?
comments, share it out. There we go. So anyway, where was it? Oh, yeah. Take care of one another and take care of yourselves. And we love you. Peace and God bless.